Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this CLAKAP Rechargeable EDC flashlight. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So let's get this open. Here we have the light and the cable and the manual. Let's take a quick look at the manual. So we have two lights here. We have a cob floodlight and a spotlight. The spotlight is 90-degree adjustable, and then we have switches for each light. It has a magnet on the bottom. This talks about all of the modes. So for the spotlight and the cob, if you long press, it will go to turbo mode. If you double click, it will turn the light on. And the spotlight has high, medium, low, and ultra low. And then on the cob, it has high, medium, low, red strobe, and UV light. If you stay in any mode for more than 8 seconds, press the button again to power it off directly. So this charges with USB, and it comes with a USB-A to USB Type-C cable. So here's the light. We can see the spotlight on the top, and this will rotate down. So you can see we have a clip here. So you could clip this to maybe a hat brim or a pocket and aim it. We have the charge port on the back, and we have the cob on the front here. So let's turn this on. So I'll double tap the switch to turn it on. Then I'll click to go between the modes. So this is high, medium, low, ultra low, and I will show these in the dark. And then if I hold it down, I have the turbo mode. So that will stay on as long as I'm holding it down. Then let's do the cob. So I'll double tap. We have high, medium, low, and then the red strobe. And this is the UV light and off. Now if I hold that down, it turns on the turbo mode. There we have the magnet on the back. So to charge it, we'll connect up the USB Type-C cable to the USB port. And we'll plug this into a USB charger, so you could use a phone charger or computer or other USB charger port. It's kind of hard to see, but we have a little red light right here showing that it's charging. And this is currently charging at 0.29 amps, and that can vary depending on the state of charge of the light. So I'm going to get this charged up, and then we'll test it out. Okay, so I'm standing at the end of my 50-foot driveway, and I'm going to turn this on spotlight mode. So here we have the high mode, medium, low, and ultra low. I'll turn it off and I'll hold it down, and here we have ultra mode. So you can see that's very bright, and this is a tiny little light here. So let me turn that on again, and you can see the spot that it's putting on the driveway here. Let's go back to the other modes. So here's high, medium, low, and ultra. It's very dim, but sometimes that's the light you want. Let's check out the floodlight here. So here I'm pointing at a car tire. Turn this on. So here we're on high, medium, low. Here we have the red strobe, and then we have the UV. So when we shut the UV off, we'll see that this actually glows in the dark. Now this also has the turbo mode, so we'll hold that down, and here you can see turbo mode, and this is super bright. And of course this light is always charging that glow in the dark. Okay, so I'm standing here in my engine bay in the garage. There's a light off to the side, but it's pretty dark in here. So we'll light up the engine bay here, and this is giving off very good light. This is on the high mode. Click it again, we'll go to medium. Not quite as much, but not bad. And here's low. Then of course we have strobe and UV. So let's hold it down, and here we have the super bright light. So if your car breaks down at night, maybe you're trying to hunt down a leak, you could turn it on this mode and really see a lot of detail in here. Now this also has a magnet on it. So I'll turn on the spotlight, and I can magnet that to the side of the car and point that light down. And we could use this if we were changing a tire. Now I could do this on the hood. This car just happens to have an aluminum hood, so it won't stick to that. But this magnet would also be great if you're doing something like working on an appliance. You can magnet this to the metal on the appliance and point it towards a control board or some other component you're working on, and it will hold it in place. And of course this is adjustable at any angle, so that makes it super handy. So that's the CLAKAP Rechargeable EDC flashlight. So I found this to be a very versatile little flashlight. Has lots of features. We have that tilting head, we have the spotlight, we have the cob light, and then we have lots of modes on each of those lights. A flashlight like this would go well in a preparedness kit, a toolbox. You could put this in the back of your car with your camping equipment. This would be great for appliance repair, auto repair. You could trim this on the low mode and put it up in a little loft in a tent to light up a tent. Of course, this would also easily fit in your pocket as an everyday carry flashlight. So if you're looking for a small flashlight with lots of capabilities, I think this is a great option. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.